Homesteadhiker here with Alaska. We're going to go ahead and walk around the property again. So that was the barn. March, and we finally haven't got any snow in the last 4 or 5 days, I think. So things are beginning to green up quite a bit. There's the deck. Oh, had a few questions about the blue on there. That's actually waterproofing. That's all going to be stone going up the chimney there, and then also on the deck, that blue is just a water sealer, and it's going to be slate on top of that. So we have rhubarb coming up right by the little pond there. And let's go over and look at our solar panels. Now, for those that don't have solar panels, I recommend looking into them. They have some great incentives. A lot of times it's nothing out of pocket, and they really do help with the electrical. Our electrical is usually, between $12 and $14 a month with these two solar arrays. Now, in the wintertime, it can be a little bit more if I don't keep the fire going at night, keeping the house warm. Then the electric heat will kick in, and it does get a little bit cooler and causes a little more electricity to be used. And you can see the hills over there still have snow on them. I'm going to walk down and go around the pond area. You can see the top pond over there. We're going to walk around that here in a second, but first I'm going to go ahead and look at some of these fruit trees. Oh, that's a new little fruit tree that we just planted a couple weeks ago. This is an almond tree. You can see it's beginning to bloom out, and you can see some old almonds from last year up on there. And that's a peach tree over there. This is another peach tree that's getting ready to bud out. So there's a burn pile I need to get to one of these days. So, I'll look at some of these trees too. This one here, which looks like it's actually dead, is actually a bald cypress. So they actually lose their little needle leaves during the winter, and then they'll start sprouting back up. They're kind of a cool tree. They're a lot through the southeast and on up into even Illinois, I believe. Now you can see the daffodils are blooming. We're going to look at the pond here. I don't know if you can see, there is a little goldfish in there. There's several goldfish in there. And we've got a variety of trees I planted around here. This is actually a red cedar, and it's probably up 30-40 feet. I planted that about 20 years ago, and it's just a little 6-inch plug. There's another one. Here we have a coastal redwood, same thing, a little 6-inch plug, give you an idea. I'll put my hand up there. So it's getting pretty wide, and it goes up a good 30-40 feet as well. You can see a couple more ones down on this pond. These ponds kind of cascade from one down to another along the hillside here. Some nice reflection out of the pond today. Oh, I see a little white goldfish over there. Not a lot else in there, I guess, right now, I can see. And here we have a giant sequoia. That's getting pretty large through there. And continue walking along the pond this way. See a little dock and canoe. Let's keep the canoe down here. Pond's not really big enough to do too much canoeing around in, but the kids used to have some fun in it. There's something moving around over there. Alright, here we have a corkscrew willow that's beginning to look like it's about to bud out here a little bit. Some leaves coming on here and there. This is some bamboo along here. Don't recommend getting this variety. I've got about 7 different varieties. This one is kind of an invasive one. I'm thinking about taking it all out here pretty soon. Go up to the garden area and see another little fruit tree. Going to get some buds on it. And let's continue on. There's another giant sequoia, a bit younger. Walk down, take a look at this little pond over here. The big pond we were just looking at flows out of there and goes into this one. This one usually is full of just frogs this time of year. See if we can catch any of them up at the top. Yeah, don't see anything right now. There's another big corkscrew willow. So let's continue along. And we have apple trees. They're still probably about 2 weeks out from, you can see some buds there going out. Well, and the sheep are moving around too. We'll get up here, take a look at the sheep in a second. They've been lambing the last week. So we've got a mom here in a second. You'll see she's got 2 lambs. They're nursing a little bit right now. And there's another mom that has a single lamb around here. Oops. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Another little bamboo variety down there in the corner of the property. It's a golden bamboo. It's really nice. See some horses over in the neighbor's yard there. Walk along. As you can see, there is a ton of Himalayan blackberries on the other side of the fence there. They are one of the most invasive plants in Oregon. They're not native. We do have a native blackberry, but you rarely see them because these things take over everywhere. Kind of a constant battle trying to deal with them. Here we have some more golden bamboo over there on the other side of the corral. This is a Asian pear, which getting ready to bloom out here pretty soon. Get a closer look at that here in a second. You can see that thing is just covered with, going to be covered with blossom soon. I got another little pond here. Yep. The bullfrog that just went under. Okay. This is one of my favorite little hemlock. I love the hemlock trees. I think they're really nice looking. This is actually a viney maple. They don't get real big. They kind of like it in the shade and moist areas. Well, let's see. Another coastal redwood there. And you can see we've got another little pond here. Yeah. Let's look up at the canopy a little bit here. A lot of alders through here. You can see that they're a little bit of ways from budding out. Now we have a big spring. And I see a goldfish in there, right there. Oh, there's a couple more goldfish over there. I'll zoom in. This is a native bleeding heart. The end of bloom. And here we have big old broadleaf maple, big leaf maple. And goes up quite a ways. You hear some geese flying overhead. This is probably about 8 feet from one side to the other of that trunk. You can see the daffodils blooming through here. Let's see. Get up on the drive here. Another big old maple on the right there. And you can look at a little tiny home log cabin. It's right there. I do have a old 1950 truck that I'm redoing right now. I'll have to do some videos of that at some point. Now, we're gonna go up and take a look at the tiny home for a second. And there's a think it's a 55, 56 trailer. I'm gonna haul hay and stuff with my old truck. There is the tiny house. And we're doing the same siding on the tiny home onto the main house. You can kind of see it there. There's the pump house. Generator. And that's my sketchy scaffolding there that I need to go a little higher to do that next peak area. And along the house. Okay. Well, this is Homesteadhiker signing off. Hope you enjoyed this, and please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Homesteadhiker, over and out.